Why should we care about food waste in America? This is John Williamson, and I'm the Executive Director of Food Rescue, and I've prepared this lesson specifically to answer this question, along with the depth of the problem of food waste, as well as things students can do to help solve the problem. So let's begin. 1 in 6 Americans are hungry, or what the government statistically describes as food insecure. That includes 15.9 million children. It's estimated that 40% of our food is wasted at different points in our food supply chain, often ending up in our landfills. This rotting food produces a result that many scientists believe can have a harmful effect on our environment. So how can wasted food potentially harm our environment? Rotting food in our landfills produces an invisible gas called methane. So what do we know about methane? Methane gas is over 20 times more impactful to our environment than another invisible gas that is often talked about called carbon dioxide. It's estimated that 16% of all methane gas emitted comes from rotting, wasted food in our landfills. So now that we know a little bit about methane gas, how does it impact our environment? Invisible gases like methane and carbon dioxide are located in the Earth's atmosphere, and they're represented by this circle. They actually help regulate the Earth's temperature in the atmosphere, which helps maintain normal temperatures on the Earth, which is a good thing. So how do they do that? Well, it's pretty simple. Sun rays break through the Earth's atmosphere and bounce off the Earth's surface, where they travel back through the atmosphere out into space. But these invisible gases help trap some of those rays to help keep the temperatures of our Earth normal. Many scientists believe if we place too many of these gases into our environment, the invisible cloud of gases becomes thicker, as shown in this circle, and the increased thickness will cause too much heat from the sun rays to be trapped and cause the temperature we experience on Earth to rise to abnormal levels. So if we could help feed people by preserving more food, and if food waste can impact our environment, why do we waste 40% of our food?
In the spring of 2013, the Saskatchewan Research Council built a biodigester for the Canada Agriculture and Food Museum in Ottawa. SRC created a small-scale model of a biodigester, a system that converts farm waste into energy. Manure from the farm is put into the tank, where microorganisms ingest it and produce methane gas. The methane is collected at the top of the tank and moves into the bladder, which looks like a big bag. When the bladder is full, it releases the gas, which can be used as a source of energy. Back inside the tank, the leftover product is called digestate, which can be removed from the tank and used as fertilizer. The biodigester is a truly sustainable concept. It turns a waste product into energy and fertilizer and is a tool that can help farms across Canada become more environmentally friendly.
Now, each of these cement biodigesters can take a barrel of restaurant waste, like these big blue barrels you see here, which we're getting now from Beef O'Brady's restaurant up the 41 highway here. We grind the restaurant waste in this 1 horsepower InSinkErator food grinder, which you may know from home as a garbage disposal. And then we pour it into the digesters like this. We get enough gas to run a generator, and We will use the liquid fertilizer to grow our vertical aeroponic tower gardens, these here and many more like them, without soil.
Raise your hand if you think that your family buys more food than it consumes.
Definitely.
Raise your hand if you guys have to throw away food every week because it's gone bad.
We want you to be food waste warriors and identify where food is being wasted.
Today I'm going to go through the trash. Alright. Orange peels. This is organic. We could have given it to chipmunks. I just touched something wet. Empty cans of soy milk, and look at that. A whole bag of walnuts.
So this is my grandma's fridge. As you can see, there are tons of leftovers. Look at these, like seriously. Here's the turkey. It's almost the full turkey because it's the show turkey.
I'm going to fine-tooth these out.
I was taking out the trash like you asked me to, and I noticed that there were all these scones in there. I was wondering if
You went through the trash?
Yeah.
Scones were green, so I threw them away.
So, Mother, I found these walnuts in the trash.
I meant to empty them. I don't know why I threw them out unempty.
Wait, you meant to empty these all in the trash?
And then recycle this.
What I'm talking about is why you threw out the food specifically, not the container, the food.
Because none of us eat walnuts. And I was worried
somebody
about a walnut allergy.
You were worried about walnut allergy? I think you could have repurposed them in a way.
Oh, how? None of us like
You
walnuts.
tell me.
I don't like walnuts.
But you could have given them
Do you
to
want
someone
walnuts?
else.
We haven't been home in a week, which means that all of the food is almost expired, so we have to somehow eat everything in this fridge before it expires.
Today we're going to be making banana bread using almost expired yogurt and not the prettiest bunch of bananas.
40% of the food in America is wasted, and I don't want to contribute to that.
On my last day of being the food fighting warrior, I wasted less food than other weeks. I compensated by just eating more.
This week really helped me realize how much food my family actually wastes, and from now on I'm definitely going to be much more careful about what I put in the trash.
Being cautious of how much food was wasted really helped me waste less food. All right.